in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane!
It's Superman! Yes, it's Superman, strange visitor from another planet, and who, disguised as Clark Kent, fights a never-ending battle for truth, justice, and the American way.
Did you hear all that?
Sure he did, Jimmy.
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. Yes, it's Superman. When The Adventures of Superman debuted in 1952, its popularity took the cast by surprise, especially its 38-year-old lead, George Reeves. Had it not been for his tragic passing in 1959, at age 45, the series might have continued beyond its 6-season run. Here are 10 weird facts you may not have known. Unless, of course, you're a Superman superfan and you know all of this like the back of your hand. Either way, I hope you enjoy the video. Number 1. George Reeves never quite took to the role of the Man of Steel, reportedly once telling a co-star, "Well, babe, this is it, the bottom of the barrel." He saw himself as a more serious actor, having had parts in movies like Gone with the Wind. Typecast as Superman, he had trouble finding other work and fell into a depression. Then, in June 1959, he was found dead from an apparent wound.
How do you explain that, Superman?
With the truth, Jimmy. You're not the only one I have to keep track of. Sometimes I'm very close to Clark Kent, you know.
Number 2. The show operated on a shoestring budget, which meant cost-cutting wherever possible. To streamline filming, actors stuck to the same costumes in every episode, allowing scenes at the Daily Planet to be filmed in batches and out of order. If you pay close attention, you will see that Clark and Lois have the same office, with some minor changes in decoration and nameplate. Number 3. Bringing Superman's flight to the small screen on a limited TV budget posed a significant challenge. The chosen solution was to suspend George Reeves with wires, a decision that proved quite dangerous. During one such scene, a wire snapped, causing Reeves to plummet to the studio floor. Fortunately, he escaped serious injury, but the scare was enough for him to refuse ever being suspended by wires again. From that point on, all wire work was performed by stuntmen. To film Reeves's flying scenes, the production team used a body support platform, with Reeves lying flat while a sky background was superimposed behind him. Observant viewers can often tell he is lying on a surface, and many of these flying shots were recycled throughout the series.
Ooh, you gorgeous money. Superman! Hey, we didn't mean nothing honest.
I know, just a couple of nice boys out for a lark.
Number 4. To achieve the proper tones in the monochromatic broadcasts, George Reeves wore a modified version of the iconic Superman costume. Instead of the traditional red, blue, and yellow, the suit featured muted colors such as brown, white, and gray, which showed up more effectively on black and white television. This adaptation ensured that the costume's details and the emblem's contrast were clearly visible to the audience.
Imagine him thinking you could be Superman.
Well, now, just a minute. It isn't that funny.
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Kent. We think you're all right, just like you are.
Number 5. The first season was filmed in 1951 at the RKO Studios in Culver City, California. Many exterior scenes were shot on the RKO Pictures 40 Acres backlot, a versatile filming location that also served as the quaint town of Mayberry in the Andy Griffith Show. Interestingly, this same backlot was later used for various Star Trek episodes, demonstrating its adaptability in portraying diverse settings.
Earth, as it was in the early 1900s.
Or the mid-1900s. I would say, Captain, approximately 1960.
Hey, if you're enjoying this content and wouldn't mind leaping the like button in a single bound, it would really help the channel. Thanks so much. Now back to the countdown. Number 6. After George Reeves' untimely death in 1959, producers scrambled to find a way to keep the show alive. One particularly grim proposal involved shifting the focus to Jimmy Olsen, with Jack Larson leading a spin-off titled Superman's Pal, Jimmy Olsen. The plan included recycling old footage of Reeves and using stand-ins to maintain the illusion of Superman's presence. Recognizing the unsettling nature of the idea, Larson swiftly rejected it, putting an end to the notion before it could gain traction.
The show, as far as I'm concerned, the show is over, and I don't want to do Superman's Pal, Jimmy Olsen.
Number 7. Superman merchandise soared in popularity during the 1950s, with the costume cape becoming one of the hottest-selling items. However, the craze took a dangerous turn as children, believing they could fly like their hero, attempted to leap from rooftops while wearing the cape. Alarmed by the growing number of accidents, George Reeves personally urged manufacturers to stop selling the item, hoping to prevent further tragedies.
Oh, Superman, I wonder if people know how beautiful the world really is.
Number 8. In 1961, producers sought to keep the Superman legacy alive on television by developing The Adventures of Superboy. This proposed series aimed to explore the teenage years of Clark Kent in Smallville. A pilot episode was produced, featuring 23-year-old Johnny Rockwell as Superboy and 21-year-old Bunny Henning as Lana Lang. Despite the completion of the pilot and the preparation of 12 additional scripts, the series was not picked up by networks, and the pilot remained unaired.
They tricked me. They said they were calling from the emergency hospital. That's where they'll be going.
Number 9. The show may never have made it to air without Kellogg stepping in as a sponsor in 1952.
Kellogg, the greatest name in cereal, presents The Adventures of Superman.
As part of the deal, characters from the series appeared in cereal commercials that ran alongside the episodes. Though curiously, Superman himself was never included. Lois Lane was also left out, as the idea of her sharing breakfast with Clark was considered too suggestive for the era's conservative standards.
Well, I guess we all agree on Sugar Smacks.
Right.
Folks, don't wait. Get Kellogg's new Sugar Smacks.
Number 10. On June 16, 1959, George Reeves was discovered dead in his Benedict Canyon home with a gunshot wound to his head. Authorities ruled it a but speculation of foul play has persisted for decades. Some suspected his fiancée, Leonore Lemon, who claimed Reeves was despondent over his struggling career. Others pointed to Tony Mannix, his former lover, who was reportedly furious after their breakup. Despite investigations and theories, the circumstances surrounding his death remain a mystery.
Jimmy is hurt! He can hardly breathe! Do something!
Now for a bonus fact. Superman wasn't always vulnerable to Kryptonite. In fact, the mysterious green rock was created purely out of necessity. During the Adventures of Superman radio show, lead actor Bud Collyer needed a break. Rather than pausing production, the writers came up with a clever workaround. Superman would be incapacitated by a mysterious radioactive element. For a full week, another actor filled in, providing only grunts and groans to depict Superman's struggle. What started as a temporary plot device became a defining weakness of the character, forever linking Kryptonite to the Man of Steel's mythology. Thanks for hanging out today. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope to see you again very soon.
10 other men who look like that?
Exactly. And Superman can't keep an eye on all of us at the same time. While he's watching some of us, the rest of us will be taking care of you.